Hello, my name is Dr. Brett Wade. Welcome to this meditation called Anapanasati. Anapanasati means mindfulness of breathing, coming from sati, meaning mindfulness, and anapana, referring to inhalation and exhalation. This Buddhist meditation was originally taught by Siddhartha Gautama, the current Buddha. Traditionally, Gautama would tell people to go into the forest and sit beneath a tree and simply watch the breath. If the breath was long, to notice that the breath was long. If the breath was short, to notice that the breath was short. Anapanasati is now common to Tibetan, Zen, and Theravada Buddhism, as well as Western-based mindfulness programs. Simply defined, Anapanasati is to feel the sensations caused by the movements of the breath as it is practiced in the context of a mindfulness meditation. To begin, find yourself in an upright and dignified posture, a seated posture. You may be sitting in cross-legged position, lotus, half lotus, or whatever is most comfortable for you. You might be using cushions for support, sitting on a chair, or on a meditation bench. With this meditation, if it feels all right for you, you can close your eyes. You may also have your eyes at a downward gaze with half-lidded eyelids. You might choose a mudra or a hand position, but simply having them resting on your lap is fine as well. Begin to notice that you're breathing. Notice all the sensations that can be attached to breathing. There's movement of air at the nose, at the nostrils. There's temperature of the air, movements of the rib cage, movements of the shoulders. As we inhale, there's a movement of the belly as the belly just slightly begins to protrude, and as you exhale, the belly just retreats backwards. We're going to begin by now counting our breaths. Let's start with counting exhalations. We're going to try to count 10 full exhalations. Let's begin. 1, 2, and all the way to 10 at your own rate. Wherever you're at in your cycle, that's just fine. We're now going to switch to count the inhalations. So this time it will be as we inhale, 1, 2, and continue at your own pace all the way to 10. Now, no matter where you're at again in your breathing cycle of counting your, in this case, the inhalations, we're just going to let go of the counting for now and just beginning to focus on other sensations with breath. As I mentioned just a minute ago, there are many things that you can feel with breath. I want you to start by bringing your focus to your nose, to your nostrils, that area just on your upper lip. And notice if you can inhale through your nose that there might be a slight cooling effect of the air. The air that you're inhaling is going to be slightly cooler in most cases than your body temperature. And you might just generally pick up a slight cooling effect on your upper lip as you inhale. And if you can notice that, you might also notice as you exhale through your nose, it's a slightly warmer air. It's been warmed by the body, taking away now carbon dioxide and breathing it out onto that upper lip. Just might feel a little bit warmer. If you can't notice the temperature, that's okay. Perhaps notice as you breathe in through your nose, if one of your nostrils is just a little bit more open or available to you. It's very common throughout the day that a dominant nostril will switch back and forth. Just notice which one might be a little more open for you. See if you might be able to detect the air as it comes in through your nostrils right at the back of your throat. There's a slight coolness to the air, again in most cases. So as you inhale that, let's say it's room temperature air, you might be able to notice it just at the back of your throat. There's slightly cool air. And again, don't worry too much if you can't feel that. Notice now, as you inhale, where your body moves. Can you feel as you inhale, the just gentle rising of your chest? Maybe even a slight elevation of your shoulders? The bigger the breath, the more you're going to feel. You might notice again with inhalation the ribs come up, the rib cage comes up, and as you exhale the rib cage descends back down. With an inhalation, it's our diaphragm that starts to flatten out, and as it does that, it just pushes gently on our abdominal organs. That's what causes your belly to distend slightly. So just take a nice big inhalation, and just notice naturally how the belly will want to come out. And as you exhale, the belly just gently comes back in. Finally, I'm just going to allow you to have a moment here to just experience breathing. But just with each exhalation, try to let go of any tension that's in your body. Every exhalation, an opportunity to let go of all the tension in your face, in your shoulders, just everywhere. Just let it go with every exhalation. As that mind tends to chatter a little bit, just always bring it back to the sensations of breath. Now you can gently bring your full awareness back to this time and space. Bringing your awareness back to the space that you're in right now. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes and just get a little movement in your body. And if your eyes aren't open, just gently allow them to come to an opening position. Just notice how you feel. Maybe a little refreshed, maybe a little more relaxed. Just 10 minutes of breathing like that, and just wonderful things. And stimulate our parasympathetic nervous system and just calm our body down. Really important tool is Anapanasati, mindfulness breathing. I hope you've enjoyed this meditation. I look forward to guiding you again in either this meditation or other ones that I have recorded. Peacefully, Brett.